Welcome back. It is still Sports Gist right here on the Kaftan TV studios. What a weekend it was. Arsenal was on a rampage. Yes, they reminded everybody why they are still title contenders. Of course, there were lots and lots of controversy during the course of the weekend, and I am sure my guests can't wait to dive on it. Yes, I have two amazing gentlemen with me on the show. By my right, I have the one and only Akomaye Cyprian. Good afternoon, Cyprian. And boy, must I say this, happy birthday. I don't know who I will be if I don't wish you a happy birthday. I mean, I would have loved to sing for you, but then again, let me save that for later. Anyways, I have another amazing gentleman with me on the show. He is none other than Kingsley Emeka. Good afternoon and welcome to Sports Gist.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here.
All right.
Once again.
And also, in case y'all don't know, he is my birthday mate. And it looks like we're all January babies here. Yes. Happy birthday once again, CY.
Thank you.
All right. I wanted to ask you if you got any birthday. Okay, Nigeria might probably give you a birthday present. Maybe Osimhen might just score a hat-trick. I don't think
if Osimhen scores a hat-trick,
that's the best birthday.
I'll be so happy. That would be a very good birthday.
Anyways, yes, the AFCON. Yeah, this January has been jam-packed, and the months seem to be running really fast. And I think, I think we should give kudos to the AFCON. The AFCON, the Asian Cup, the Premier League, the La Liga, but especially the AFCON, because that's the main event right now. Yes, and let's not forget Nigeria. Yes, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be in action tonight, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. They will be in action against Guinea, Bissau. And let's not forget the last time we met them in a qualifiers, they defeated Nigeria in Abuja 1-0. And of course, Victor Osimhen has come out to say that when they play them this time, it is going to be revenge. Also, host nation Côte d'Ivoire will take on Equatorial Guinea. And yes, the group is still open, but Nigeria is looking to top Group A. Let me tell you, see why. The birthday boy. Are we topping that group? Yes or no?
Yes.
I love the story.
Somehow, I've started believing in the Super Eagles.
You know what? Let's leave it to our callers. Our phone lines are on the screen. Please call us. Let us know who will top Group A of the African Cup of Nations. Do you also agree with CY? Nigeria will top Group A.
Yes, we have every reason to top that group because going by the antecedents, playing Ivory Coast in the second game and getting the victory was just the magic that we needed to push forward. And every coach would have to tell the team that at the stage where we find ourselves, we need to get nothing but the 3 points today.
Nothing but the 3 points.
The math here is that if you top your group right now, you have a very high chance to play a third place team, which may not be as strong as the first and second place team in their own group. Okay, so it's if we top that group, okay, it's an easy path. Let's in quotes easy path towards this quarterfinal, because you get a third place team which may not really be that strong. Okay, so if you can also defeat them, though this competition has showed us that there are no small teams anymore. But then if you can top your group, then you stand a very high chance to play a third place team, which may not be as tough as you playing a Senegal in the next round or playing an Egyptian team in the next round. So if we can get to the top of that group, that would be very nice. I
mean, I'm sure every Nigerian right now wants us to top the group. Maybe probably, I don't want to say meet a lesser team, because if you've noticed this particular AFCON, you know what? Let's just take some time out to just celebrate this AFCON.
Yeah.
I think Côte d'Ivoire as a nation, they've outdid themselves. In my opinion, this is the best AFCON I've seen in a long time. I don't know if you guys agree with me. I mean, it's been 24 games and yet there's not been a goalless draw. And the VAR, oh my, VAR, they are delivering. Now, I watched the game between Tanzania and Zambia, and there was a penalty call. It was a close call, and I'm so sure that if it was the referees like Michael Oliver. Anthony Taylor. It might just have been a penalty. But that referee, kudos to you, referee. He had to go watch it in the screen, and it took only a brave person to not give that call, because they were on his head, but he still maintained no, this is not a penalty. And I was so impressed. Unlike the last AFCON where a game ended in the 89th minute, 85th minute, sorry, it was so, what was happening? But this particular AFCON, they paid attention to details, and it is giving us everything we expected it to give. Don't you guys agree? So if you want to rate this AFCON, so far so good, a scale of 1 to 100, how well would you rate it? 1 to
100. So far, I think I would give it a 70.
A 70. Right now, 70. That's a pass mark. Do you agree with him, Kingsley?
Yes, I would want to delve a little higher above that. Likewise. In terms of looking at officiating so far. I've been very impressed. The fans have also comported themselves very, very well. This tournament, they said there was not going to be anything like laser lighting and all that. And the fans have really shown that this tournament is a tournament that has become very friendly, both for those that are sitting at home watching and even those who are in the stadium. So when you watch, you see the fans in the stadium. They are in fact, they are very happy watching the games. And we that are seeing these games from home, it gives us a good, in fact, Ivory Coast have given Africa a platform to believe that we can host tournaments and host it very well. So I want to believe that all round they've shown us good.
They have actually showed us the way as a country, Nigeria. They've
set the standard high
because
for all us to follow,
because to be honest with you, I don't see Nigeria doing something better than this. Sorry to be seen as a bad egg or bad mouth, but that's the truth.
Come on,
that is the truth.
Come on, maybe someday.
If you want to do host a tournament like this, what you see is artificial pitches, the type that if ball bounces, it will go. You will be seeing green stuffs moving along with it. You know, like substandard.
Sorry to cut you short. There was a time when a player scored and he slide, drop celebration,
and he got injured.
And I was scared. I'm like, did you forget this is the AFCON? This is the AFCON, come on.
So
but it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad.
The pitches are very good.
Yeah.
The football, I think I've not seen any footballer who has complained so far about bad pitch.
Yes.
So, and I must also celebrate the cooling breaks. It's been hot out there.
Thank you.
But CAF have been able to come together and look at, why I'm rating the AFCON a little bit above 70 is because holistically we're looking at a tournament that has presented Africa on a better light than even the previous years. So I must really give it to CAF.
CAF, Cote d'Ivoire, whoever organized this tournament, kudos to you, and keep
Nigeria,
up the good work. Nigeria, giant of Africa.
Learn how to host.
Anyways, in Group B, Mozambique will take on Ghana, while Cape Verde will host Egypt. Now, Mo Salah had to return to England for his rehabilitation. Yes, he won't feature in tonight's game. How well will Egypt cope without Mo Salah tonight?
Sometimes football can be very funny.
Okay.
It's when your star man is out that you see a good, the team coming together to surprise everybody. Okay. Now, Salah, anytime, any day, is a superstar. Salah is guaranteed, with Salah you are guaranteed to goals. Salah will score goals, will create assists. Okay, but then sometimes these things just happen. That way. I remember some time back, I think 3 to 4 years ago, when United lost almost the entire 11 and they were in the round of 16 in the Champions League against PSG, a PSG team that had Neymar, Verratti and others. Okay, but then these small boys came together that night. That night was under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer of all people. That night they shocked everybody. Okay, and they defeated PSG at home. Okay, so sometimes when your star players are not available, it's a ground to motivate others to step up and shine. So Salah is a big miss, no doubt about that. But then they may just step up to surprise everybody.
With Salah in the first game, they played a 1-1 draw against Mozambique. Now, without Salah in the second game, they got 2 goals. And I'm sure it's looking promising, and I'm sure they might just get more goals tonight. We have a caller. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Sports Gist.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling us from?
My name is Mr. Balagana.
All right, Mr. Balagana, welcome to the show.
Yes, I'm calling from Niger State.
All right, let's hear your take. Will the Super Eagles top Group A?
Yes, I see them winning today's match. I want to win the match.
All right.
I'm very optimistic even from the first match. That's what they played to the first match. I know that they will go for. Many people are disappointed, but I was not disappointed. That's from the first match.
Okay,
so
okay.
Better that they didn't win all the group matches like last AFCON, where they won all the matches and the knockout and lost to Tunisia.
Right.
So
yeah.
This that they will go and it's proving. So this is why they will be getting better.
With time.
That was the introduction of Kelechi now, so I think that is a good team now. The team will get stronger and stronger. I think they collected all the 3 points today.
All right.
And the AFCON, there's no pushover in this AFCON.
Yeah, sure.
Because some teams like Cameroon, Egypt, even Ivory Coast, and Ghana, they are struggling to get best loser. And some of them, they may be crash out at the end of the third match.
Okay. All right, thank you.
I wish Nigeria good luck.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Balagana. Do have a wonderful day. He is wishing the Super Eagles good luck. I'm sure everybody's wishing them good luck. And I completely agree with him. Funny enough, when I saw the first game, I wasn't so disappointed. But I feel like sometimes surprises is good. Maybe if we had done so well, the expectation would have been more. But now that we struggled, we're just like, you know what, okay, whatever happens, happens. Anyway, some result from the weekend's game. Yes, other games are still ongoing, not just the AFCON. In the Spanish La Liga on Friday, Deportivo Alaves defeated Cadiz 1-0. In the German Bundesliga, there was a game between Mainz and Union Berlin, but it was shifted. Now, in the Nigerian Premier Football League, Doma played out a 1-1 draw against Rivers United, while Bendel Insurance defeated Sporting Lagos 3-1. Then Kwara United also defeated the Sunshine Stars 1-0. In the English Premier League, yes, Arsenal, I said it before, Arsenal were on a rampage. They defeated Crystal Palace 5-0 in that London derby. Kudos to you, Gunners. Anyways, Brentford, yes, they were also, they also defeated Nottingham Forest 3-2, while in the Spanish La Liga, it was Rayo Vallecano 0, Las Palmas 2, Villarreal 1, Mallorca 1, Valencia 1, Athletic Club 0, while Celta lost to Real Sociedad. It ended 0-1 in favor of Sociedad. While in the German Bundesliga, it was the Bochum 1, Stuttgart 0, Darmstadt 2, Frankfurt 2, Heidenheim 1, Wolfsburg 1, and yes, Jadon Sancho, his return to the German Bundesliga might just be something good. I don't know how Manchester United fan feels about this, but anyways, he steered Dortmund to an emphatic away win against Cologne. Been a long time coming. I think they needed him back. Yeah, they needed. It was a win-win for both sides, both United, Dortmund, and Sancho. So everybody is happy right now. I'm sure Sancho want to play in the Euros this year. Yeah, so he wants that form back. He wants to. So I just feel maybe the environment at United is not favoring him, or maybe he's struggling to adapt to the league, and that's affecting him psychologically. Okay. Because it's not easy. So now I want to ask you, Kingsley. The English players, they are not known for being nomadic in nature. They like to play in their country. Only few England players have, made it outside England. Yeah. At some point, even after leaving, they still find themselves coming back. Now for Jadon Sancho, would you say playing for United came with so much pressure? Is that why he struggled? Yeah, when you look at age, okay, you look at the kind of person, around the player, the club, the coach, a lot of psychology comes into play. The player, first of all, tries to tell himself he wants to blend into what he's supposed to do for himself. He wants to make a name, and he wants to become a standout player. Now, at United, you're already having issues with the coach, disciplinary issues, you don't want to apologize, this and that. For me, he has to pick his career somewhere. And knowing fully well that the Euros are by the corner, every player wants to go to the Euro. Sure. And if he doesn't play, he knows what it means for him, career-wise. So, going back to, for Dortmund to accept him back, I think it's a win-win situation, like Cyprian just said. Not every club will do that.
So I think he wants to a goal, and I think he had an assist. Yes,
the first game, and
this one also had a goal. So it's good for him. So I think he can just, if he can keep his cool, play his game, I think the Euros, he may just get that call up that he desires.
He will definitely get that call up. I wish him all the best. I hope it works out well for him. While Freiburg also defeated Hoffenheim 3-2. RB Leipzig lost to Bayer Leverkusen 2-3. Now let's talk about Xabi Alonso and his boys. It has been how many games so
35.
far?
I think
about, and he has been unbeaten.
He's the only.
35.
They're the only team currently in
draws.
Europe's top 5 league that is yet to experience defeat. Woo! What a record!
They've played Bayern Munich like twice already.
Every big team in their league.
Wow.
They defeated RB Leipzig. RB Leipzig is doing so
Europe.
well. Undefeated.
Like,
now, are we going to be seeing another Invincible?
No, really. I just feel at one point that defeat will come in. Okay, they actually need it. They need that defeat.
Why?
Okay, sometimes it may be like sometimes they may need that defeat. Okay, so that they will know that they have not arrived yet. Okay, they are not perfect, because sometimes overconfidence can
but then Arsenal did it.
Yeah, Arsenal did it.
Arsenal did it, and they won the league. Come on.
And then since then, where have they been?
So you have to just do that to Arsenal. You have to just after they defeated.
So sometimes they may start getting overconfident and arrogant. Okay, sometimes that defeat may just be something they need to bring them back to.
Do you know why I disagree with you, CY? I feel like even without Victor Boniface, they are still winning.
They are good.
They are
very wonderful.
I don't think there's anything that will distract them right now. They are focused.
The bond right now.
Yeah.
The spirit in the team is high.
Okay.
So I don't think any coach will want to stop this winning streak for any reason. So it will only take themselves, the team itself, to lose. Okay. So there are things that will come at them to, at least if not for anything, let's break this record.
Yeah.
But let's give it to the team, to the coach as well. He has been able to put up a good team, and these guys are playing very well. But at some point, there may be a crack.
Yeah, that's right.
So at some point, they may. I'm not saying that it will.
I am
the form they are now,
I think it's very good. I see that crack coming.
So in January,
we are here to see the crack happen.
Anyways,
moving on to the Italian Serie A. Yes, post Jose Mourinho, Roma defeated Hellas Verona 2-1. I still love Jose Mourinho though. Anyways, Udinese lost to AC Milan. I don't know how that happened, but AC Milan just snatched that win in the last minute. Well, in the African Cup of Nations, it was Algeria 2, Burkina Faso 2, Mauritania 2, Angola 3, Tunisia 1, Mali 1. Now, yesterday in the Nigerian Premier Football League, Gombe United 1, Bayelsa United 1. Akwa United defeated Enugu Rangers 1-0, while Kano Pillars, one man down, defeated Heartland of Owerri 2-1. Lobi Stars 1, Plateau United 0, Niger Tornado 0, Katsina 0, Remo Stars 2, Abia Warriors 1, while Shooting Star lost at home to Enyimba of Aba. In the English Premier League, it was Sheffield United 2, West Ham 2, and of course they both were 10 men down. While for Bournemouth, they lost woefully to Liverpool. It ended 0-4 in favor of Liverpool. Now in the Spanish La Liga, Osasuna 3, Getafe 2, Real Madrid. Now that's the controversy of the weekend. Real Madrid kept it late, but they defeated Almeria 3-2. I call them the comeback kings, but for some people they said Real Madrid completely robbed Almeria of that. Now let me start with you, see why you are so convinced that Real Madrid robbed Almeria.
Yes.
I want to hear your reason.
It was obvious. It was really, really obvious. Like, how on earth with VAR can a goal be given for that Vinicius's handball? That was a clear handball, very clean hand, and he clearly moved his shoulder and hand to direct the ball to the post. That would have even been a yellow or a red card, because that was a deliberate handball. Only for he was not given a card, and the goal was also awarded. How? That was not only the controversial decision. Almeria at one point even led 3-1. Okay, they scored a goal, and it was also cancelled for a foul on Bellingham leading to the goal. I don't have a problem with that, but my problem is that goal. That goal changed everything. That was a very clear handball, and you can't have VAR existing and then. So what is the difference with pre-VAR and post-VAR?
No slight difference.
So why do we have the VAR if very clear errors are still made like that?
Sure.
Usually we see this in the Premier League. Okay, so we even thought, we have even labeled the Premier League the error masters. Okay, only for us to see something. I just feel there's an agenda against Girona, their fellow title contenders.
Okay.
So I feel there's an agenda against Girona not to win the league. Otherwise, why on earth would that happen?
I mean, I don't know. Did you see the game, Kingsley? Did you see the game?
I watched the game.
Do you agree
from
with
the
CY?
beginning to the end? See, the truth is that I wanted to let it be Almeria on the other side, Real Madrid. Let's turn this table the other way.
Yes.
Believe me, VAR would have cancelled those goals.
True.
I just want to leave it at that. But to be sincere, at a point in the game, it was like Real Madrid, I give it to them, the pressure was 99%, but getting those goals in the way they did wasn't really the best. And it brings to question the refereeing decisions, and some teams have already started talking about that particular incident in the game. Both the first goal and the second goal, there were a big infringements en route those goals. And I felt that the referee would have, if you could give it to Almeria for an infringement against their third goal, then the first goal they scored, Real Madrid scored, where there was an infringement against the first and the second players, which was not given.
Yes, it should have also
and
been
then the second goal, it should have been. So there should be a balance. But in football, sometimes you don't get even this balance, even with VAR, and that's where the problem.
I mean, regardless of what they're trying to push in La Liga, Girona completely annihilated Sevilla. It was 5-1 in favor of Girona. Now, speaking of Girona, they are not slacking at all.
They are not slacking.
They know they can win.
And that's why it's painful to see decisions, because whether we like it or not, that refereeing decision has affected the table.
It might still come back to bite them in the future.
You see a team like Girona. You see a team like Girona making so much effort to get to that point, and then refereeing decision is favoring their opponent.
The Almeria coach got a red card yesterday for, I mean, you can't help him but complain.
No, if it was Jose Mourinho, I'm sure he would have threw a bottle or like done something. I'm sure it wouldn't have ended well.
It was
because it was so obvious. I understand how, I understand how that feels. And it's like this season, for no reason, I noticed Real Madrid are keeping it late or comebacks. And I think the ref kind of favors them. I don't know why. For Barca too, they kept it late. They almost lost that game, but it ended 4-2 in favor of Barcelona. And I don't think I've had time to talk about Lamine Yamal, a great player. You know, I once asked the Real Madrid fans, I asked them, if there's a player you would love to see, that you envy and you want to see in your team, who would that player be? And they all said Lamine Yamal, great player, very young, very talented.
Wicked left foot.
Ooh, do you think he's maybe the new Messi?
Don't try it. Don't try it.
I think me saying he's the new Messi is me being too ambitious. Anyways, like we said today, Nigeria will take on Guinea-Bissau, and the focus is on Nigeria. Before I let you guys go, any expectation on the Nigerian Guinea-Bissau game? A win
1-0.
Or nothing? All right, what about you, Kingsley?
1-0 will not be comfortable for me.
Me too.
We need to win convincingly.
I mean, I'm telling Osimhen to get a hat-trick. I mean, just because it's CY's birthday.
Our next opponent should have the feel that they are going to play a better Nigeria. So they need to sweat for it.
And hopefully, and I'm happy that we don't have to start calculating, if Nigerian wins and Nigeria and could.
I hope we don't do that.
I'm just okay.
Somehow we have become so good at doing that mathematics.
I mean, everybody has turned into mathematician in Nigeria. Well, regardless, I see the Eagles defeating Guinea-Bissau comfortably. I don't know about others, but kudos to Nigeria. Wishing you guys all the best. Well, guys, thank you so much for being on the show with me. Thank you, Kingsley. Thank you, CY. And happy birthday once again. Thank you to our amazing viewers, and thank you to the people in the MCR. Thank you. Let's do this again. Same time, same station. I remain Dearest Mba. Do have a wonderful day.